One aircraft can land on a dirt strip in the middle of nowhere. The other is the fastest single-engine turboprop ever built, hitting 330 knots while its competition is still climbing. Both cost north of $5 million, but they couldn't be more different. Today, we're dissecting the Pilatus PC-12 versus the TBM 960, and by the end, you'll discover which one has a secret feature that could literally save your life when everything goes wrong. Welcome back to Luxium, where we explore the pinnacle of luxury aviation. Today we're comparing two titans of the turboprop world, the Swiss-engineered Pilatus PC-12, the workhorse that can haul 9 passengers or a pallet of cargo to places jets fear to tread, against the French-crafted Daher TBM 960, the speed demon that's redefining what's possible with a single propeller. Step inside the Pilatus PC-12, and the first thing that hits you is space. We're talking 330 cubic feet of cabin volume that's nearly 3 times what you get in most light jets. The numbers tell the story: 16.9 feet of length, 5 feet of width, and nearly 5 feet of height. But here's what makes this cabin special. It's not just big, it's smart. BMW DesignWorks didn't just style this interior, they engineered it. The flat floor runs the entire length of the cabin, which means you're not ducking and weaving like you're in an airline economy seat. The executive configuration seats up to 8 passengers in club seating that actually reclines fully. And those windows? They're borrowed from the PC-24 jet, larger than anything in its class, flooding the cabin with natural light. But the PC-12's real superpower is flexibility. Need to transport a medical patient? The entire interior reconfigures for stretcher operations. Hauling cargo for your business? Rip out the seats, and you've got 330 cubic feet of freight space with a cargo door that opens upward like a hangar. Try doing that in any other aircraft at this price point. Now, the TBM 960 takes a completely different approach. At 123 cubic feet, the cabin is intimate rather than expansive. But here's where French engineering philosophy shines. They've perfected every square inch. The Prestige cabin configuration accommodates 6 passengers in an environment that's more luxury sports car than flying bus. Top-grain leather with ultra-suede detailing, electronically dimmable windows, and LED strip lighting that creates ambiance, not just illumination. The environmental control system features touchscreen controls that would look at home in a Tesla. What sets the TBM apart is acoustic engineering. The cabin is library quiet at cruise. You can conduct business calls without raising your voice. That's not just comfort, that's productivity multiplied. Every minute in the air becomes usable time when you can think clearly. The PC-12 cockpit embodies one principle: bulletproof reliability. The Honeywell Primus Apex Avionics suite presents information clearly without overwhelming the pilot. But here's the game changer. Pilatus just dropped the PC-12 Pro in March 2025, featuring Garmin G3000 Prime with 3 14-inch touchscreens and auto-land capability. What makes this cockpit special isn't just the technology, it's the philosophy. The controls have substance. They communicate through tactile feedback. When you move the power lever, you feel the engine respond. This isn't fly-by-wire gaming. It's authentic flying that builds pilot confidence. The Advanced Cockpit Environment System is pure Swiss engineering genius. It monitors unusual attitudes and gently intervenes at 51 degrees of bank, rolling the aircraft back to a safe 30-degree bank while allowing pilot override. It's protection without patronization. The TBM 960 cockpit is where aviation meets artificial intelligence. The Garmin G3000 integrated flight deck isn't just avionics, it's a thinking machine. The system includes Daher's TBM eco-pilot functionality with angle of attack sensors, electronic stability protection, and underspeed protection that thinks faster than human reflexes. The Pratt & Whitney PT6E66XT engine is managed entirely by dual-channel FADEC. Single lever operation from startup to shutdown, the engine optimizes itself throughout the flight envelope while protecting its own life. It's aviation automation perfected. The PC-12 NGX packs a Pratt & Whitney PT6E67XP, producing 1,200 shaft horsepower. But here's the brilliant part: it's flat rated at only 70% of maximum power. That translates to bulletproof reliability and a 5,000-hour time between overhauls. Performance numbers that matter: 290 knots maximum cruise, 1,803 nautical miles range, and 70.2 gallons per hour fuel burn. But the PC-12's secret weapon is payload flexibility. Full fuel, full passengers, full baggage, no compromises required. Landing performance is where the PC-12 becomes unstoppable. Those massive flaps and leading-edge devices enable approaches into 2,485-foot strips that would make jet pilots break out in cold sweats. That opens up thousands of destinations other turboprops can't touch. The TBM 960 packs an 850 horsepower PT-6066XT. That's all about velocity. Maximum cruise speed of 330 knots makes this the fastest commercially manufactured single-engine turboprop in the world. Climb to 31,000 feet in under 19 minutes with impressive fuel efficiency at 57 gallons per hour. Here's what 330 knots means in real life. New York to Miami becomes a 3.5-hour door-to-door journey. The TBM doesn't just save time, it compresses geography. Let's talk numbers that actually matter. The PC-12 NGX commands $6.25 million for 2025 models, while the TBM 960 starts at $4.8 million. But here's what the salespeople won't tell you. Nobody pays base price. Operating costs reveal the real story. The PC-12 runs $1,584 per hour, while the TBM 960 costs $1,690 per hour. But factor in passenger capacity, and the PC-12's cost per passenger mile is approximately one-third lower when fully loaded. Insurance premiums tell the safety story: $20,000 to $30,000 annually for the PC-12 versus $60,000 for the TBM 960. The market prices risk, and these numbers reflect real-world operational complexity. Depreciation reality: a 5-year-old PC-12 retains 65% of its value. The TBM 960 retains 60%. The PC-12's versatility commands a premium in the resale market. Here's the feature that could save your life and why one manufacturer doesn't want you to know about it. The TBM 960's most remarkable secret is home-safe emergency auto-land technology activated by a prominent orange button. If the pilot becomes incapacitated, this system automatically selects the safest available airport, communicates with air traffic control, sets emergency transponder codes, and executes a complete autonomous landing. It even shuts down the engine after rollout. Recent updates include pilot inactivity detection. If there's no pilot interaction for 30 minutes, HomeSafe automatically activates. This isn't just technology, it's a guardian angel with wings. The PC-12's secret advantage isn't digital, it's physical capability. This aircraft is certified for operation on dirt, gravel, and grass surfaces with reinforced flooring for cargo operations. The large upward-opening cargo door enables palletized freight transport that transforms this passenger aircraft into a flying truck. Combined with short-field performance requiring only 2,485 feet at maximum weight, the PC-12 can access thousands of destinations that are impossible for other turboprops. When your competition can't even land where you're going, speed becomes irrelevant. So, which aircraft rules the sky? The answer depends on your definition of victory. Choose the TBM 960 if speed is your religion and technology is your faith. At 330 knots with home-safe protection, it represents the pinnacle of single-engine turboprop innovation. This aircraft is for operators who value time above all else and trust automation over manual control. Choose the PC-12 if versatility is your superpower and reliability is your foundation. With superior payload capacity, extended range, and unique operational capabilities, it enables missions impossible for other aircraft in its class. The recent PC-12 Pro variant bridges the technology gap while maintaining legendary Swiss reliability. The TBM 960 excels at one thing perfectly: high-speed point-to-point transport. The PC-12 excels at everything adequately, and some things extraordinarily. In aviation, as in life, the generalist often wins when conditions become challenging. Both aircraft represent exceptional achievements in turboprop design, serving distinct philosophies with uncompromising excellence. Your choice reveals whether you prioritize specialization or versatility, technology or tradition, speed or capability. If this deep dive into turboprop excellence sparked your aviation passion, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. See you in our next video. Until then, keep your eyes on the skies and your dreams in the clouds.